Happy NFL Draft Day to those who celebrate. The New England Patriots will be adding a new member to their roster later this evening. However, an NFL analyst might have leaked the Patriots draft plans with what they might do with pick number 4. So we're going to break that down here on Patriots Today by Chat Sports. And we will be live for pick number 4 later this evening. Look for this big fat thumbnail on YouTube. Click it and come join myself as we will be breaking down who the Patriots select with pick number 4 and who everybody else is going to select through the first 10 picks in the NFL Draft. Obviously, still holding on a little bit of hope that Abdul Cater and Travis Hunter will be available at pick number 4, but if not, I think the Patriots have a pretty good plan in place. We're going to break that down. Be sure to join us later this evening. And if you guys haven't already, be sure to hit that sub button for me as well. We just recently reached 25,000 subscribers. I appreciate each and every single one of you, but let's now go ahead and try to reach 26K. Be sure to hit that sub button for me if you guys haven't already. All right, it looks like ESPN analyst Mel Kiper may have accidentally, possibly leaked the Patriots draft plans, although nothing is set in stone. Obviously, none of us have a crystal ball. Nobody expected the Atlanta Falcons to take what's his face there last year? Michael Penix, thank you. Nobody expected that to happen last year, and it did in the top 10 pick. So Mel Kiper has a little insight here to the Patriots round 1 plan. He broke down earlier today saying everything I've heard tells me the top 4 picks are pretty set. It's really Jacksonville at number 5 where things could get interesting. Now, all of the reports have the Patriots selecting Will Campbell with pick number 4 overall. So I'm insinuating that is what Mel Kiper is speculating. If the 4 top picks are locked in pretty much, it's just Jacksonville may take maybe Ashton Jeanty, maybe Tyler Warren, maybe Mason Graham, then it looks like these should be the first 4 players overall selected. Cam Ward, obviously, pretty much going to Tennessee Titans. That's a guaranteed lock. Travis Hunter, the Cleveland Browns. That is what every single report has said in the last month. Abdul Cater going to the New York Giants. I know they were a little wishy-washy on Shedeur Sanders, but I think the latest report coming out that Shedeur just absolutely did not do well in a professional interview might have dropped his draft stock. And then right here, Will Campbell has been the Patriots' favorite for a while now with pick number 4. And if Mel Kiper is right, that these 4 picks are probably going to happen, I really like this move for New England. I know there are a lot of studs out there, especially in the running back class, even the wide receiver class, but I do think the Patriots need to address the left side of the offensive line, left tackle primarily. Now, I know that Will Campbell is a left guard, but they're hoping to plug and play him at the left tackle position to give Drake May some pass blocking experience and also give him a little bit more comfortability not laying on the ground every single play. So Field Yates, an ESPN analyst, broke down Campbell to the Patriots saying, with a pair of notable needs at offensive tackle and receiver, the Patriots have work to do in supporting quarterback Drake May in his second season. Campbell checks one box, obviously the tackle box. He has outstanding footwork, yielding just 2 sacks over the past 2 seasons. And despite his modest 32 5/8 inch arm length, Campbell is a starting NFL left tackle. That is what you need to take from this. He's a starting NFL left tackle, not the frickin' arm length. That's just not necessary at this point, because I promise you, after the NFL draft is over and the NFL combine, you do not look at any NFL pro and think, well, he has a 32 5/8 inch arm length. No. You just look at whether or not he let a sack go, he made a great tackle, or he blocked somebody all the way to the end zone. That is what you are looking at. So do not get so caught up on Will Campbell's arm length. It just doesn't matter. Joe Burrow, all the hype around Joe Burrow heading into the NFL was his hands are too small. Now he's a top 5 quarterback. Nobody questions his hand size anymore. And Will Campbell has been the DraftKings favorite to be a New England Patriot for quite some time now with pick number 4 at minus 500. But I have noticed, I've been keeping a tab here on these draft odds, Ashton Jeanty has been climbing the ladder more and more heading up to this evening's broadcast. So I'm very intrigued to see where Ashton Jeanty is going to go. I don't think it's going to be to the Patriots with pick number 4, but I am intrigued to see if he will be involved in a trade. But before we hop into that, let me ask you guys this. Do you want the Patriots to draft Will Campbell? Type D for draft, type P for pass. I really like Campbell. I think he has a lot of upside. I think he's a great locker room guy. I hopefully am praying that he is going to be a stud in his first year, but if not, later on down the line. Let me know in the comments section down below. All right, I already kind of teased at it here. Ashton Jeanty rumors are heating up ahead of the NFL draft, and it does have something to do with New England, but it might not be in the way that you think. Before I break that down, let me tell you guys about the official ticketing partner of Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I'm talking about GameTime. If you guys want to go see the Patriots play later this year, then GameTime is the app to use to get tickets to any sporting event, concert, comedy show, maybe even the theater. And I know when I use GameTime, which is the only app I use to get tickets, I'm going to get the lowest price guaranteed. I am able to save up to 60% off buying last minute for sporting events, concerts, pretty much any event that requires a ticket upon entry. GameTime has got you covered. Not to mention the NBA playoffs are happening in your backyard. That's right, TD Garden, as the Boston Celtics trying to do something they have not done in 56 years, and that is bring back-to-back championships for the NBA to the city of Boston. So if you guys want to go watch history hopefully unfold before your eyes, go on ahead and download the GameTime app. When you guys get there, all you have to do is create an account and use promo code ChatSports. That'll get you $20 off your first time buying tickets while terms do apply. Again, download the GameTime app. Use promo code CHATSPORTS for $20 off your first time buying tickets while terms do apply. Download the GameTime app today because what time is it? It is game time. The Patriots have been linked to a possible trade with the Chicago Bears, who had the number 10 pick overall in the 2025 draft. This makes a lot of sense because the Bears obviously got their number 1 overall pick last year with Caleb Williams. Now they're looking to add a little bit more to the offense to make it completely dominant. Albert Breer did recently say that I would say this: if there's a trade into the top 10 or within the top 10, it will be for Jeanty. I don't think it would be for quarterback. This quarterback class sucks. I don't think it will be for Travis Hunter or Abdul Cater, which is a little bit spicy as well. If someone does trade in the top 10 or within the top 10, my guess would be for Jeanty. There could be teams like Chicago within the top 10 that could be looking to come up and snag that running back. Also, from Diana Rossini, saying the Patriots have gotten multiple calls about a trade with pick number 4. Could that be the Chicago Bears? They want Ashton Jeanty. The Patriots want a left tackle. So I'm wondering if there is a perfect scenario out there where Chicago could trade up for the number 4 overall pick, take Ashton Jeanty ahead of the Jets, the Panthers, the Jaguars, snag him, and then we go down and take pick number 10. Now, I do think we can still get plenty of good talent with pick number 10. So here is what the internet is saying a possible trade idea could look like between New England and the Chicago Bears. The Patriots would receive pick number 10, which I would assume they would take a player like Armand Menbo. And then they would add on pick number 41. New England already has pick number 38 in the second round. That's huge for New England. And then next year, a 2026 third-round pick. The only thing the Chicago Bears get is presumably Ashton Jeanty and pick number 4. This trade is phenomenal if it does happen, because this will allow the Patriots to possibly still select their left tackle with Armand Menbo, although he is listed right now as a right tackle, possibly plug and play the same way you're going to do with Campbell. Then, with pick number 38 in round 2, you add on another pick number 41, possibly a running back, a wide receiver, 2 wide receivers, I don't care. And then you still have 2 third-round picks this year. You can absolutely win the first 5 rounds of the draft with a trade like that. 2 second-round picks, I think, would be monumental for the Patriots because we're not a Super Bowl contending team. We still need to plug and play a lot of guys at a lot of different positions, so that is why I would trade with the Bears. Now, you may possibly miss out on a guy like Will Campbell, but I do think that Armand Menbo, who is Mel Kiper's number 1 offensive tackle in this draft, would still be available at pick number 10. Now, that obviously is a little bit of a gamble. We don't know if Menbo will be available at number 10, but that's when Mike Vrabel and Elliott Wolf are going to have to try and adjust very quickly as they are on the clock. So I ask you guys this. Will the Patriots trade number 4 pick? I've seen a lot of you guys saying yes, a lot of you guys saying no. I could see it not happening. Now, I can't imagine them turning down a trade like that, but obviously that would have to be on the table for it to happen. So let me know in the comment section down below. As always, we will be live later tonight for round 1 of the Patriots draft. See who they select at number 4 or trade down with a number 4 pick later this evening. Go on ahead, hit that sub button for me on Patriots Today by Chat Sports if you guys haven't already.